What's going on, you guys? I'm Mike.
I'm Bree.
Welcome to Fracture Compass, and today we are at part 3 of making a mask.
I'm so excited. We've put hours and hours into this project.
Well, you have.
I'm so excited how it's turning out.
Yeah.
Jesse's doing an amazing job, and I kind of wanted to talk about, because we're kind of in the final stages of this mask.
Alright, so let's pick up from where we left off. We got this monster clay going.
Yep.
We have, like, you know, what we kind of want the mask to look like, but it's definitely very heavy, and it can change if you want it to. Now, what are we going to be doing in this video?
So this video, part 3, is basically, we were done with the sculpt, right? This is what we had, this is what we ended with once we finished part 2, and now what we're going to do in this video is we're actually going to make another cast, just like we did my face, except of the sculpt. So this is the finished product of that cast.
Let's see. Here, you want to do the honors of holding the heavy part?
I'll hold the heavy part.
Alright, so it doesn't look like much here, team. Kind of just looks, again, like you got slimed on Nickelodeon. But on the back side, you can really see the mask itself. The outer workings, the teeth. Very interesting. It's kind of a process.
It very much is a process. And
yeah.
I did not realize, you make a live cast, which is basically a negative. And if you can see on the table here, we started with my live cast, which was a negative. Same thing, same process. Then we made a positive out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
You and your swimmer's cap.
That's right. Then we did the sculpt.
This part right here is, I think, the most, creatively fulfilling, for sure, because that's where you literally make whatever you want.
Right.
Yeah.
This is basically the mask. And then we had to make another negative of that, and then soon we'll have a positive. And you can make stuff out of so many different types of materials, and Jesse and I went up to Burbank and we went to Reynolds Advanced Materials, which we'll show you right now. That was awesome, right?
Yeah, super cool.
So there was so many things, and then they have these little free samples. And I got all these little free samples of all the types of things that we can make stuff out of. And we'll have Jesse explain that in the video right now. All right, Jesse, so let's talk about some of these materials that we can use to make different things in the business.
So we have our specialty plastics. So, for example, this is called Smash. And what this does is, most movie and prop makers, they use this for glass bottles or big windows that they have that they need to shatter. And for the most part, when you break things, it's safer than actual glass, but you still gotta be careful because you can get sharp edges. But it looks like real glass.
Yeah. So you can actually throw a person through that?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. And a safer way of going about it is a rubber version. This is called rubber glass. Same thing. It snaps. Looks exactly like glass, but it'll keep shredding and shredding into smaller bits, and it's safer.
That is totally cool.
Yep. Specialty silicones, which is an EcoFlex 0010, and this guy is mainly used for on-screen projects where you need a heart to be super sticky and super stretchy and disgusting. If basically anything you want that needs to be super sticky and slimy. Then we have our molding silicones. These two are brush on, which means if you're trying to make a quick, cheap and easy mold, you can have it to where your molds are super thin and you can capture perfect detail just by brushing it on. And then you have these, which you can do dump molds, which you have a case around it, your item, and you just mold it straight on by pouring silicone in. So these are your dump molds, so to speak. Right here we have what are meant for masks and prosthetics. So the Dragon Skin series are tougher silicone meant for mainly prosthetics. So that way you know, if you have to take them off, they can be reused the next day if you don't want to go with a mask, which is a lot more expensive. These are the mask silicones. You can see they're more stretchy. And this is the one that Immortal Mask tends to use more often. It has a stretch, but it'll always snap back to its original shape. So now we have our foam series, and you know, you can get anywhere between a rigid foam or a non-rigid foam. So Flex Foam at 10 is more of a rigid. You can see it's kind of hard to press. As for like this one, Flex Foam at 6, it's super soft, and it says right there, pillow soft. Or you can go with the Flex Foam at 5, 6, 7, or 8, I'm assuming, and it gets even softer.
Nice. So what did we decide to go with?
We decided to go with Soma Foma 25 because you're allergic to latex.
I am.
So we needed to go with something like a silicone, but we didn't want to spend so much money on silicone, so we went with a foam.
Yeah. We might go the silicone route maybe later, but right now maybe I might like this.
Yeah, we'll find out.
All right.
Very interesting. And now, is that what the mask is going to be made out of?
This isn't what the mask could be made out of, but this is certain things that maybe if I do another mask in the future that I can have these products because I am allergic to latex. So these are kind of my options. But what we kind of went with, or what we did go with, was a piece called Soma Foma 25. Now this material acts like a silicone,
Oh, yeah.
but it's also a foam.
It's very squishy.
It is very squishy. So we got that at Reynolds, and then we decided to, or not decided, Jesse decided that we needed to have this, which was called an ease release.
And I see it says what, mold release agent?
It is a mold release agent. So basically, I was looking at him, and because I'm, you know, all new to this mask making stuff, and I was like, oh, it's like Pam. Like you just spray some Pam when you're cooking your chicken.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it doesn't stick to the pan, you know, stick to the pan, and that's basically what it is.
Gotcha.
It's just a Pam for these foam, so that when you do pour the Soma Foma inside this cast, it's not going to stick to the silicone.
Makes sense.
Now we had a couple snafus here and there because that always happens.
What can you do?
Yeah, but we had enough material to make it, and on the second try, we got it. We just had to basically unload that entire can on here.
Okay.
That's basically what
All right,
happened.
spare no expense.
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But if you can tell, if you can feel in here, it's kind of,
Yeah.
there's kind of an agent inside of it, so that it won't stick.
I'm super happy that you know, you're gonna have your own custom mask because I know you've been wanting this for a while.
I'm so excited. This mask I'm probably just going to be wearing just around and just having a lot of fun with it.
Go grocery shopping with it on.
Yeah.
You know.
If you guys are even wondering if you're going to see it at Haunt, no, you are not. Okay, this is just for funsies.
Yeah. But I cannot wait to get to the final phase.
Yes.
Yes. So that's gonna be in, I think, the next video, right?
So tonight we're going to be doing the final phase. You guys will not see it till the next video that comes out, but we got some things planned for this mask.
And I think this one too is gonna be very creatively fulfilling.
Yes,
If I-
it is very going to be creative. I really hope the neighbors don't mind.
Because I'm gonna be screaming. Ah! Screaming with anticipation.
Alright guys, so without further ado, let's get into this video and let's check out Making a Mask Part 3.